And this way. Where is that priest? Where is that priest? Hello?
New challenge for me?
Yeah, find that priest for me. I've been here too. Where is that priest? I don't know where is that priest.
Victory awaits.
This is another village. Can I here somehow? Can I go here somehow? No, it doesn't allow me to go here. You see, it doesn't allow me. Okay, let's go back. Maybe I have to take another path.
The forest hike lasts an entire day. In the golden rays of dusk, the rogue trader sees a small hill crowned with an aquila, a double-headed eagle totem made from the plasteel and rockcrete components of an ancient ship. The foot of the hill provides a much less scenic view. However, the soil is stained brown from all the flesh smeared upon it, contrasted only by the white specks of bone shards mixed into the dried-up bloody mass.
Okay, so okay, we need to find.
Until his last breath, Nemesis was dedicated to his purpose. Had he not been the weapon of a twisted will, I would have recognized him as worthy.
You are driven by your service to the Emperor, while he was nothing but a heretical spawn, an abomination. Do not suggest that the two of you were alike.
Yeah, so here. Ooh. So this is almost like in the cube. This thing is changing because I was here before. This is where the fight was. And this part was closed. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. It looks like a little maze.
The rogue trader has never seen an anthill of such size before. But the most disturbing thing about it is a Xeno skeleton tied to the anthill with bonds, made from some unknown material. The Drukhari weapon stuck in the corpse is the only detail that can point to the perpetrator. Being eaten by ants is a horrific torture that makes the blade in the back seem like an act of mercy, a most uncharacteristic gesture for this race.
Okay, turn off. Ooh. Yeah, turn it off. Ooh, okay, I might fail.
What in the world?
Okay, I failed. Ooh. Okay, got an injury. So, okay, it's an exit here, or we can go here. Oh. Okay, someone. Rel. Where are you? Oh, here. Okay. Oh, shotgun. No, Drukhari is the pistol there. Okay. Loot. Okay. So now, left. Again, left or right? Let's go this way. Okay, Iliad. Ah, here. Yes. What happened? Okay. Something happened. Ooh, look at this thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's coming. Go. Like that, Ulfar. Step on it.
Hours of wandering bring the rogue trader to a tall, sprawling tree. Something shiny is stuck in the foliage. Coming closer, the Lord Captain recognizes an obsolete heavy void suit model that has been subsumed among the growing branches. A heavily damaged skull bears its teeth from behind the murky glass. At least their death was quick.
Okay. Let's do a zoom out a little bit. So, yeah, this is it.
Judging by the traces of blood, the Xenos attacked the camp from high ground, reluctant to get too close.
Okay, yeah, I mean, this place is perfect for ambush here. Okay. It's a high ground. Oh. Failed? Okay. Yeah, let's go here.
My
The
success
body of
was
House
inevitable.
Winterscale's seneschal has been picked clean by wild beasts, but the marks on his spine and his split skull suggest that the man was sliced in two with a power weapon.
Okay. So again, options. This way or this way? Ooh. I don't know why. It feels like this way. I don't know why. Ooh.
Don't sheathe your axe yet, my lord. More game rear their heads, eager to lose them.
The mountain of muscle next to the laughing rogue trader menacingly rolls its shoulders. You recognize the hulking man as Warten the Gray, arch-militant to Calligos Winterscale, who accompanied his master to your Magni Accessio. Calligos briskly turns on his heel. The blade of his power axe shines threateningly in the sun, covered in fresh blood. Upon seeing you, he breaks into a bloodthirsty grin.
You repeat yourselves, Xeno scum. Do you really believe that I will fall for your trick twice? Oh, Starborn, graciously allow this priest to speak. The one before you is not.
So this is speaks with gods. Okay. Good.
Silence.
Calligos barks at the old man, his eyes blinded by blood and rage.
I did not feed you to the forest beasts for one reason and one reason only. You may still be of use. If you do not want to die with these Xenos, shut your mouth. Lord Calligos must have lost his mind. Why else would he mistake the Lord Captain for an enemy of humanity?
Abelard lays a hand on his weapon apprehensively.
So I'm here to return speaks with gods to the village and pacify this forest. So much for a reunion of old friends. Calligos, look at me. I'm Relvan Valencius. I will gladly do battle with you, but I fear I may accidentally swat their tired old man. Easy. I came here to solve your Xenox problem, not become part of it. In the name of the God Emperor, Calligos Winterscale, do not make me kill you. Okay. Calligos, look at me. I'm Relvan Valencius.
But of course. And I am the God Emperor of mankind.
Okay, he's not right.
As Calligos bares his teeth ominously, the old man quickly starts whispering something into a strange seashell-like adornment he wears. Brown sparks flash in Calligos' hair, and a cloud of steam suddenly bursts from your mouth.
Okay.
Loathsome old twig.
Calligos angrily shakes his head, trying to throw off the psyker's spell. When your gazes meet again, recognition dawns on his face.
Is that you, new blood? Fancy meeting you here. What in the void are you doing on my world?
So I'm here to resolve your conflict with the Aeldari with as little violence as possible. How do I put this? I set out to aid you and got somewhat lost. You announced that a Xenos hunt was on, so I decided to join. Your servants tearfully begged me to return you to your voice ship. I magnanimously agreed. I have a business proposition. Let us unite against Korda. Yeah, I'm here to resolve your conflict with the Aeldari with as little violence as possible.
Then you're somewhat late, Rel. As you can see, the hunt has already begun. And this time it's not even my doing. The prey came to fill my hunting grounds by itself, so how could I resist?
Calligos laughs without a shred of restraint.
You know, your lordship von Valancius, why don't you join in the revelry? I'm not greedy, this world has enough trophies for the both of us.
So, assess Winterscale's condition. Let's see.
Unsurprisingly, at your first meeting, Calligos Winterscale appeared before you in a more favorable light. However, under the layer of dried blood and dirt, you still notice a strange detail. The rogue trader appears neither wounded nor exhausted. Having spent a good 30 nights in the forests of Quetza Temer, Winterscale has merely swapped his dazzling smile for a feral grin and drenched himself in the blood of his enemies.
So inspect Calligos' retinue.
Speaks with Gods looks on with trusting violet eyes, and you notice silvery sparks glimmering within. His thin, wounded body shivers from the slightest gust of wind, yet you can still sense the power contained in his elderly frame. He nods meekly and gives you the same simple, genuine smile as his sister from the tribe. A panicked Benharic trill escapes from under the tech priest's hood when one of her mechadendrites goes limp, sparking in multiple places at once. The servant of the Omniscia gently picks it up and wearily wields her combi tool until the manipulator starts moving again. The tall navigator in ragged clothes of silk and silver proudly wears the coat of arms of House Cassini. Half of his face is
Rel von Valancius.
The navigator nods politely. Though he tries to hide it, his voice is filled with pain and suffering.
Okay.
HSSS.
The SSLYTH mercenary looks around viciously, frantically clutching their weapon. Their body is peppered with wounds, both old and new, some rotting and some almost healed. Their yellow pupils narrow when you lock eyes, but the Xenos quickly loses interest. Warten the Gray has not changed much since your last meeting. Still the same brute of a man with bloodshot eyes and a dull expression on his face. However, unlike Calligos' other servants, the arch-militant does not look exhausted, and neither does Calligos. Both are filled with rage and thirst for battle, as if the hunt has only just begun.
So I should like to ask a few questions about your presence on Quetza Temer. You have already destroyed your 4 Xeno ships. Is that not a great victory in itself? Seize this hunt and I shall make the Xenox leave your worlds forever. Okay, or I would gladly hunt Xenox in worthy company. Yeah, I should ask... Yeah, I want to ask you a few questions.
Really? And I should like the tenderest sea serpent steak and a bottle of Calician Amasec. What misery, for 10 moons already I have been forced to subsist on grass, roots, and insect larvae.
Calligos growls restlessly.
Save your questions for later, Rel. I'm not talkative when hungry. Let's find a way to the old man's village, and then I'll give you your audience.
The old man guiltily lowers his head.
The forest home of this priest and his people had always been full of wisdom and life. But the fire rain called by the outsiders from the darkness one great moon and one small moon ago angered the forest spirits. This priest must find his way home, to the heart of Quetza Temer, and perform the soothing ritual alongside his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and twist the trails. Until he does, the Starborn will not be able to return to the stars.
So then the first order of business is to return the priest to the heart of the forest and calm its rage. Yep.
Well, what are you waiting for, new blood? I wandered these forests for 30 nights and did not find the way to the old Twigs village. We'll see if you bring us better luck. Move out.
Okay, now I have to go back. Okay. Okay, let's see.
The fruit gatherers' bodies have been savaged and gnawed on by local wildlife. They likely were prevented from leaving the area by the moving forest.
Okay, now let's see if I remember. Oh, wait a second. Okay, now this is where I was before. Okay, now the forest suddenly changed. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun going back. Okay, so we can go this way or this way. Okay, let's try to go. Let's see what is here. Don't tell me there is another. Oh, someone saw something. Ah, yeah. What is this? Bayonet chain knife. Ooh. When the wearer attacks a target with any ranged weapon in a 1-cell range. Okay.
None shall stand in my way.
I hope that's the only... Yeah, pick this one. Come on. Okay. Ooh. Glad it's only one. Okay. And let me guess, we're gonna go somewhere where 3-4 like this.
The rogue trader requires rest, and he soon finds a suitable spot for a camp, a meadow with a few fruit trees. A creature with an elongated body and large blunt claws leisurely descends from one of the trees. Its muzzle is red as if stained with blood, but it turns out to be merely the juices of the fruit from the nearby trees. The fruit has a peculiar taste reminiscent of Grok's meat baked in sweet and sour sauce.
Okay, so looks like so looks like every area has a tiny little story. This is how you identify where. Oh my god, and this is closed. Okay. Yep.
It's about time.
The now familiar rustle of the centuries-old canopy and barely perceptible movement at the edge of the rogue trader's vision announced that the forests are once again in motion. Are they fleeing the distant raging fires or simply migrating? It is difficult to say. However, spacious meadows have now been replaced with dense forest, and the trails have changed direction once more.
Whoa, okay. Because why not? Yeah, this is different.
Is it wargled
Oh, trap.
or a trap?
It's a trap. Yeah, good idiot. Now let's pick this. Another trap. Yeah, I'm glad we have high perception. Each of the ware's crit hits made with a ranged weapon increases the melee weapon crit damage by 3. Oh, I don't have that. We don't have a mix. And okay. Oh.
What is that?
This, my friend, is called trap. You step on it, it's gonna give you a boo-boo. Oh. Okay, let's try to open this. Okay, let's open. And okay. What is this? Stupor. Whenever a dead eye shot from this weapon deals crit damage, the target becomes. Ooh, that's awesome. Okay, so and stunned means. Oh my god, I'm getting so many goodies here. Iliad, you must be in awe. Oh. From newest. This one. And you cannot use this one. Oh. Oh, but you can. Oh. Whenever a dead eye shot from this weapon deals crit damage, the target becomes stunned. When a character is stunned, their actions and abilities are severely limited. While stunned, a character cannot parry, dodge, or make attack of opportunity. Ooh. Okay. I want someone with high ballistic. Why? I mean, do you know how tough is this one? You can stun someone and then Kibela comes and pew pew pew. Okay. Did I miss something? Here is the retrieve. Okay. Okay. You cannot use this one because of the strength. Oh my god, okay. That makes sense. So the moment also this one has a requirement of so much, but because it went down it automatically. Oh, that's a little. Ooh, I was not aware of that. Look at this. Nice. Okay. Okay, Argenta. You are a little sniper again because of this stupor. You can stun. Okay. So, Medicate. Let's see.
The unknown captain's body has been preserved thanks to the properties of the local troposphere. Traces of inky secretions are visible on his skin, evidence of poisoning by a rare Drukhari toxin. The tattooed mummy lies in a ceremonial pose, dressed in bizarre fur attire and with an aquila burned into its forehead. Time-worn Imperium breastplates and chains words gleam amid the mummified remains.
Okay. No. No. Oh my god, Argenta, you really... Full strength and toughness. Is that much? Okay. I mean, we can heal the traumas, but do we actually want that?
The forest is alive with the constant rustling of thick leaves and the creaking of wood. It is as if the trees themselves are walking around like lumbering, looming people. But surely it is just a trick of the eye. Plants cannot walk, can they?
Now I have no idea in this forest. Everything is possible. Okay. Wait a second. Yeah, isn't he... Wait a second. This is where that thing was. Okay. Yeah, so let's go this way then.
The skies break open, the heavy rain penetrating even the dense canopy of the forest. Luckily, the elements relent before long. As the sun emerges once more, the forest comes alive with the singing of birds accompanied by the quiet sound of falling droplets.
Well, it's not like I have options. So, come here.
In the shade of the tallest trees in this area of the forest, the rogue trader spots mushrooms that come up as high as his waist. Strands of sponge-like tissue hang from under their pale lilac caps, almost reaching the ground. As soon as the rogue trader approaches one of the mushrooms, the strands draw in, the cap rolls up, and the mushroom spews out a cloud of reddish spores. Perhaps it would be wiser to give this place a wide berth.
Okay. I went here. No, I went here. And I came back.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Yeah, Calligos. I know. So, I was here. Let's go this way.
The trek among the monotonous forest landscapes is becoming dull. The rogue trader's weary eyes are ready to close of their own accord when the usual sounds of the forest are interrupted by a blood-curdling scream. The cries are drawing closer and closer. Then their source finally appears, a small creature with slick black fur and a long tail. As if mocking the rogue trader, it lets out another piercing cry and scurries away, its yellow hind paws winking between the tree branches. Quite a few hours pass before something worth noticing finally shows up amid the dense forest. A pile of charred human bones lying in a shallow pit, and in front of it, like a standing stone, a broken fire cultivator with melted nozzles is stuck in the ground. Other corpses can be seen in the grass nearby, just as old and charred, but distinctly non-human. Scattered alongside those are Xeno's weapons, covered in dirt. Some of the weaponry appears to be in working order, so it is still possible to get some use out of it.
Okay, but I've been here. Oh, I went this way. Let's try to go this way.
The skies break open, the heavy rain penetrating even the dense canopy of the forest.
Okay.
Luckily, the elements relent before long. As the sun emerges once more, the forest comes alive with the singing of birds accompanied by the quiet sound of falling droplets.
I'm just going randomly. I have no idea where I am. Is it here? Amazing. I cannot believe it. Oh yeah.
Everything happened just as Speaks with Gods foresaw. The Starborn are back, and with them are.
Enough of your bleating, old hag. I already told you your speech offends me, so it makes me want to cut out your tongue.
Okay.
Calligos waves the woman away and turns his flinty gaze on Speaks with Gods.
I am sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the woods, old man. I am a hunter. And without a quarry, I turn into quite the beast.
Humbly covering his eyes, the priest nods slightly.
Speaks with Gods is ready to conduct the ritual, O Starborn. The heart of the forest is calling out to me. So let this priest serve his gods not in word, but in deed. It is done. This good-for-nothing psyker has finally proved himself useful.
Winterscale looks around the settlement with a bored expression.
I intend to have a good night's sleep and enjoy the local delicacies. One good thing about Quetza Temer is that the fruit here is sweeter than Calician honey and more tender than the meat of a young grox. You should get some rest as well, Rel. And remember, it is better to go hunting when you are full of vigor, but slightly hungry. The hunger adds acuity. Makes the kill more intoxicating, you know?
You're crazy.
Let me know when you are ready to depart. Or if you decide to share a few stories, then come to the bonfire. It's not often that two rogue traders can indulge in confidences away from prying ears.
Winterscale sardonically clicks his tongue and nonchalantly salutes you in farewell.